Hey parents, if you are anywhere close to my vintage, then you didn't grow up with social media as a part of your adolescent experience. But for teens these days, social media and gaming are really an important part and a part of their adolescent experience that it's hard to avoid. So that's going to be the subject of this week's Tuesday tip. Now, if you immediately felt fear shoot down your spine as soon as I said social media, because you're not a tech expert, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Because truly, tech and social media and gaming are really no different than any of the other topics that come up when you're parenting an adolescent, because they're about your relationship with your child and they're about supporting your child's development, their problem-solving skills, their decision-making abilities, and their impulse control. So in that sense, how you approach it is really no different than anything else. Curfew and driving and where they're going and who they're going with and dating and friendships and homework and all of those other things. So today I want to offer you 5 tips to support you and your adolescent's social media and gaming experience. So tip number 1 is when they come to you and they're begging you to download the latest app, start from a place of curiosity. Start from a place of tell me more and find out from them what is so appealing. What is it about this particular app that they're really interested in? Find out what they know about it already. Find out what their friends are saying. And if you come at it from a place of genuine curiosity and listening and truly wanting to learn, instead of looking for ways to tell them that this is just a no, it's going to build and grow your relationship with them no matter what the outcome. And that brings me to tip number 2, which is don't feel rushed into making a decision. You can be very honest with your adolescent and say, this is all new for me, this isn't something I grew up with, and I'd really like to do some research on this with you together. Teens are hardwired to be impulsive, and that means that they're coming to you and saying, I really need this app right now, might actually have nothing to do with a burning desire to be involved with that particular app. And it might actually have something to do with a social situation that's going on at school between friends who are using the app. This puts kind of an artificial barrier between them and getting the thing that they want, so that you have time to help them put the brakes on and ease that impulsivity and walk them through the problem-solving process. Tip number 3 is to use that research time together to grow your relationship and to help them build their brains. A great place to start is a website called commonsensemedia.org. I'll put the link in with the video. It's fantastic. It provides all sorts of information and perspectives from parents and from kids. And it gives age guidance and things that parents should know and things that kids should know. So that's a really good starting point. Wikipedia is also a good place to go. Even though the information is not always 100% accurate, it gives you things to think about. And these should spur discussions. With your child, come up with all the ways that this app could go horribly wrong and what they would do if they ran into a difficult situation. And really, problem solve your way through it. Which brings me to tip number 4, which is that the collaboration process will soften a no. If you tell your teen no, and it was a decision that was made between one parent or 2 parents behind closed doors, they're going to feel resentful. But if they have the opportunity to be involved in it, there's the possibility that during the process, they might actually even realize, this is too mature for me, the risks outweigh the rewards, I'm not ready. Regardless, if you say to them at the end of this research process, I'm sorry, honey, now that we've done all this research and reading, I'm not comfortable with you entering this world yet. My job is to keep you safe and to help you grow into an adult who can keep yourself safe. And I don't think it would be responsible of me to let you use this yet. You could even follow that up with, we can revisit this in 6 months and see if the developers have worked out some of these kinks in the app that we've identified through our research. But at least, even if they're upset, they won't be resentful because they were involved in the process, and on some level, they will understand your decision. And that brings me to my last tip, number 5. A yes shouldn't be an unconditional yes. If you've decided, okay, it's fine for my child to use Instagram, it's not take off the reins and let them go wild. You're still there supporting them because they are inevitably going to make lots and lots of mistakes. So Parents should always have usernames and passwords, and your child should be aware that you're going to be checking their devices frequently because that's part of your responsibility in helping them grow and helping them make amends when they do make mistakes. Together, design an acceptable user agreement so that they are collaborating in the process of determining what the boundaries are going to be that they're expected to participate in. You know, truly, if you and your adolescent are in this together and they're inviting you into their world, take it as an amazing opportunity to grow your relationship and to help them become those adults that you can be really, really proud of. So good luck, and you know where to find me if you have any questions.